It is weekly check-in time, November 14th, 2022. What went well last week and what did not go as planned. So I feel like I'm on the tail end of my sinus infection. Yay. I was like almost 2 months into it. I felt good enough to do like a 30-minute yoga with Adriene video, which I hadn't done in like over a month because I wasn't feeling good. I got yard work done, which was good, in my garden area, mostly because there were some plants that kind of blew over sideways from the hurricane. And there's no major losses from the hurricane other than the loss of sleep. What did not go well is first, the election in Florida. It's like being in dystopia. Like, welcome to dystopia. Yeah. And then there was a hurricane, and then there was an air show, so my whole week was just like one big stressful distraction, like a lot of adrenaline, which I'm gonna make a random thought video on that. What are the top 3 things you want to give your time, energy, and attention to this week? So I really want to frame what I'm doing this week in terms of like my values, because that way I know I'm aligned and I will work on them. Self-care is big for me. Movement is part of that. Learning, so I'm reading and taking notes and incorporating that into what I'm doing. And then creating is another value, so creating content, writing a paper, stuff like that, making this video. What might drain your energy this week? I am a little overwhelmed at the task and like the pressure I'm putting on myself for these projects that I'm now behind on. Yeah. What will give you energy this week? So as an introvert, I know I need a lot of solitude. So making sure I get like time to process and downtime and time in the woods is important. What is an emotion or feeling that you would like to cultivate this week? And how would you like to do that? Well, I'd like to feel productive, especially after last week, accomplished and focused. And last week I did not use like my systems at all. Like I have like checklists on Apple Notes, and I have like a Google table for my larger projects. I didn't even like look at them last week because it was hurricane. So using my systems to get things done. And then if I find like I can't concentrate if I'm not working, I really want to journal about like what I'm feeling and how that's keeping me from working. What's something you can do to increase your confidence this week? So for me, I usually like fall back on things that I know are difficult, or like in places where I feel safe, you know? So typically I'll go on like a hike where there's mud or water because it's just scary enough that I'm like, I can do this, you know? And then when I get through it, I feel like, oh wow, I did that, you know? And that boosts my confidence. So if I take action on hard things and struggle and like push myself to an acceptable level, like not where I'm overwhelmed or stressed out in a bad way, nothing traumatizing, but something where I know it'll be challenging, but it'll like help me to feel like I achieved something. And then I know I can do that with other hard things in my life. So walking through water or hiking through a swamp may not be for you, but it almost always works for me. And what is the hardest thing on your to-do list, and how are you going to celebrate getting it done? I almost feel like the celebration is the hard thing. Like, I am not a celebrator by nature. Yeah, getting my dissertation proposal finally turned in, I know I've been talking about this for months, would be like a huge milestone for me. And I think I would celebrate by hiking somewhere special, maybe spending some time planning my winter retreat, you know, doing things I look forward to. Or I could order some wildflower seeds, some native wildflower seeds for my garden area. That would be something I would also look forward to. So those are the questions for this week's weekly check-in. If you're interested in being coached around self-care, trauma, conflict, getting things done, stress, even like getting a business up and going, let me know. The links will be in the description below. All right, take care.